So, as we continue on to talk about the person of the Holy Spirit, I want to express the fact that I feel like we unintentionally create a distance between us and the person of the Holy Spirit when we address him as an it instead of a him, because in our minds, in our subconscious minds, we're not used to it. Doesn't come natural to us to form a relationship with an it, right? When we think of the Holy Spirit as a person whom he is, a presence, it makes it more natural for us to communicate with the Holy Spirit, for us to lean on the Holy Spirit, for us to trust in the guidings and the whisperings of the voice of the Holy Spirit. 1 John 4:13 says, "By this we know that we abide in him and he in us, because he has given us of his Spirit." If we abide in him and he in us, for he has given us his Spirit. The Holy Spirit is a he that is abiding in us. We have his Spirit. Who is his? We are referring to the Spirit of God. And so we should retrain our minds. I think it's absolutely necessary for us to retrain our minds, those that weren't already referencing the Holy Spirit as a he. We should definitely begin to change our language and how we perceive the Holy Spirit, because it's going to impact how we communicate, how intimate we allow ourselves to be with the Holy Spirit. In Ezekiel 2:22, it says, Then the Spirit entered me. When he spoke to me, he set me on my feet, and I heard him who spoke to me." I think that for some of us, when we stop perceiving the Holy Spirit as an it, and we begin to our desire begins to change, and we desire to hear from him, the person of the Holy Spirit. And when your desire changes and you begin to lean and you begin to focus on being led by the Holy Spirit, then you will be able to hear. Then you will be able to get clear instruction. Then you will understand that, oh, this is not just a good idea that came from me. This is in fact the Holy Spirit leading me and speaking to me and prompting me to do certain things, to say certain things, to speak prophetic words that often happen in biblical times when the Holy Spirit came upon them, especially in the Old Testament part of the Bible. When the Holy Spirit came upon them, they will often speak prophetic words. They will often speak out in boldness, or declare things, or say things, or do things that in their human nature they possibly wouldn't have done. They wouldn't have desired to do. They wouldn't have been confident or bold enough to do. But because the Holy Spirit came upon them, God filled them with his boldness and his words, and it prompted them to speak in a way that they would not have spoken before. The Holy Spirit.